Hello and welcome back to our channel. I have landed a few hours ago from my family holiday in Crete, so I have just unpacked. You can see the bags behind me. I haven't even showered. There's a wash on and I'm just getting everything organised, and then I am going to go to the chiropractor. I've got a meeting with Zoe, my wellness practitioner, to go through my gut protocol, and then I'm getting a blow dry, and then I'm going to see Ironman Dan and spend the weekend with him because we've just spent a week apart, which never happens. So yeah. I have got here my trusty, fucking hell, what's it called, sculpt stick from Sunnyside Skin. This is amazing when I'm feeling like, you know, when you are so inflamed and stuff when you get off the plane. I am feeling, yeah, bloated, horrible, so this is just gonna freshen me up a little bit. Do it on here. The only thing with this is, like, I love it, amazing product, but it just, like, it drips everywhere. Obviously because it's ice, so I don't think that can be helped, but yeah, bit of sculpting this morning. As soon as I get home from holiday, I'm like, I need to unpack. We landed at 2:45 last night, and then so I didn't get home till like 4, because we had to drop everyone off. And then luckily I've had about 6 hours sleep, so I'm quite happy with that. Wake up the lymph system. Oh. So yeah, I've got just basically a wellness day today to get, look how sunburned I am. I've got something called prickly heat. I've never had prickly heat before, and all of a sudden this holiday I've had it. You can see it there. I look like a fucking leather bag. So yeah, washing's on now. I've just unpacked from Crete, but then I've packed another suitcase to take it all to Dan's, because I'm we're not officially living together yet, but I spend probably 5, 6 nights out of the week there, so I would say that is very much my hub at the moment, and then I come back to Cardiff if I've got a job down here, or if I've got like Pilates class I'm going to or something. So yeah, that'll be sort of like the next stage for Dan and I. This is going to be basically like a weekend reset vlog. Yeah. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm just about to jump on a session with Zoe, who I'm doing the gut protocol with. I've just had a bath. I had an Epsom salt bath because it's really good to bring out the toxins. I put my beef tallow all over my body and on my face, which I'm obsessed with. If you watch me on Instagram and TikTok, you'll know my new obsession is beef tallow, and it is unreal. So yeah, I'm going to jump on with Zoe, got some questions to ask her about the next stage of the protocol. And then I've got to go straight to the chiropractor, and then I've got about 45 minutes to do some admin work, and then I'm getting my hair done, and then I'm going to Swansea. So I'll show you a bit of Zoe now. Just gone through my protocol. We've got 2 weeks left, and then we're doing a liver cleanse, and then we are moving on to something else, which I'll go on a different video. But yeah, this is Zoe. Hi. Alright, I've just put some makeup on. I just spoke to Dan on the phone. Oh my god, I'm like a school girl, like every time I mention that man's name, because I'm smiling. This is the reality though of living in 2 different places. I've just basically unpacked my holiday bag just to repack it and take everything to Dan's, because I tend to stay at Dan's what's it now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll stay there until Tuesday. I'll come back on Tuesday, probably stay at mine on Tuesday, and then I'll go back up and stay with him Wednesday. Then I'm back in Cardiff on Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday I'll be at his again. God, you know she is back in her vlogging era when the camera tripod is set up. It might fall off, so this falls off halfway through, like it's just done. If you've been following me, you know for the last 6 weeks I've been doing a gut healing protocol, which has literally changed my life, by the way. So I was just discussing with Zoe what the next couple of weeks looks like. So I've come back from holiday. I made the best choices I believe I could have on holiday, but I was at an all-inclusive, you know, resort. Even though I was eating whole foods, I wasn't eating like crap for breakfast and stuff, but I definitely wasn't eating as clean as I would have eaten if I was at home. I'm gonna have 2 more weeks of being on the diet, low carb, no sugar, having all my supplements and just smashing it, to be honest. And then we're doing a week liver cleanse, which is literally gonna flush my entire body out. So we was like, you need to be close to a toilet at all times during the liver cleanse. So I'm really excited for that. And then we've got to wait 4 weeks, and then we've got to retest to see if all the overgrowths in my liver, in my gut, have gone. But I couldn't be happier, to be honest, with how the protocol's going. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's really hard, and it has literally changed my life. It's changed my entire relationship with food. And yeah, I've been eating whole foods. I feel my skin is glowing. I feel more energetic. I've changed how I'm working out in the gym to like optimize instead of like fight against your body. Like, I need to do basically another whole video on the gut protocol, which I might do maybe when I finish it, or something. So yeah, filling up my Kangen water from the tuning room, and I will take you to go see Harry. So this is like network spinal, which is nervous system realignment, and I go once a week. You okay? Oh, nice to see you. Let's. Fresh off the plane, literally fresh off the plane and into the salon, because I'm going to look sexy for Ironman Dan later.
That looks gorgeous, Al.
Thanks, hun.
I haven't done a good vivid in ages.
And this is a my organic serum, so it's got nothing else.
Oh, I love my organics.
No.
Oh, stun. She's back to life.
That was like a little Cameron Diaz moment.
Oh, I love it.
Bit of spray.
That is so nice.
Do you want a bit of spray?
What do you think I should have a bit of spray? Yeah. Go on, then. Oh my god, I love it. How have you made it look so nice? Can I book in like weekly blow dries for you?
Of course you can, my darling.
Oh god, there was nothing like a fresh blowy, let me tell you that. How nice does that look? I've just booked in again for next Friday, lol. Right, so blow dry done, chiropractor done, packing done, washing done, tick tick tick. I'm now gonna drive up to Swansea to see Ironman Dan for the first time in a week, and I can't wait. I'm gonna snog his little face off because I love him. And like I said, we've now got 4 children we're looking after tonight, so we need to do a food shop at some point as well. I really need to wee, and I haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's fucking 4:20, so that is not good. But right, see you in a bit. Guys, I've just pulled up to the house. Dan's doing a food shop. Look what he's done. Look. Oh, he's so cute. Good morning. It is the next day. Dan and I are reunited. Yay! I came home, obviously you saw yesterday, to him decorating the house. What are we doing here?
It's baking soda,
Baking soda,
vinegar,
and lemon. And
We're cleaning the pan.
we're cleaning the pans because
Cast iron.
Dan and I are basically trying to get rid of all the shitty toxins out of our lives, which includes, like, this is what we clean with now, which is white vinegar, essential oils, and lemon. And we use like all non-toxic stuff now because we're healthy as fuck, okay? And we're just doing actually an Ocado shopping list. So Ocado, if you're watching, you'll sponsor us with this free shopping list. Also, if anyone's got any Ocado recommendations, then let us know. Daniel is just cooking breakfast.
As usual.
As usual.
Chef, stuck to the kitchen.
And then what we do for the rest of the day?
I'm watching the Lions rugby game.
We're watching the Lions rugby game.
And we're going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a 2-hour run.
Whilst Dan's doing his run, I'm going to edit my YouTube video. and then we're just going to have a nice evening, just the two of us tonight, aren't we? Right, so we've been given and sent this pure Himalayan, how do you say it? No, I don't want to say Himalayan. Shatsi. Are you being serious? Shilajit. I don't know how you say that, but it's meant to be really good for you. You're only supposed to use a pea-sized amount in warm water, so that's what we're doing. Oh, it's, oh my God, Dan, it's like rock hard. Contains over 80 minerals in ionic form, magnesium, zinc, iron, copper, etc. Hormonal balance and testosterone support, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, cognitive function and mood, immune system support, detoxification, heavy metal binding, bone and joint health. It's actually all good things. So yeah, pea-sized amount in a little bit of warm water, and obviously force Dan to have some as well. I bet this is going to taste minging, isn't it? It smells minging. Cheers.
Lovely.
It doesn't taste nice, does it? Well, it's not. I don't think it's meant to taste nice, but look, we're going to live forever, so
Lovely.
we're going to start doing that once every morning. Every morning. What's wrong with you? Every morning, okay? Are you happy to add that into our morning routine?
Yes. Yes.
Blink. Stop sticking your tongue out, you weirdo. Blink. This is given. Blink twice if you need help. Right, there we are. Right, let's go watch the rugby now. What did you just do then?
Nothing really.
Daniel's going for a run.
I've got my headphones on.
Daniel's going for a run. 2 hours. It's part of his ironman training.
Yay.
Yay! And then we're going to go to the sauna at David Lloyd after.
And I'm going to come home to a nice cooked meal.
No,
And
no,
we're
no.
going to go to David Lloyd.
We can't come home to a cooked meal because we're going to
Hello?
David Lloyd.
You are?
Do you want me to cook you food and then go to David Lloyd?
Well, if you've got to drop hints, baby, you don't want to do it, huh? Well, that new camera.
So Dan and I just went to David Lloyd and we did a sauna, went in the outdoor pool, jacuzzi, and it was just lush. We tend to do this like on the weekend, if we've got some time to kill. He just did a 12.5 mile run as well, so he came back from his run and then I like did him a nice little shake, packed a bag, and then we went to David Lloyd's. That was lush. So now I am on dinner cooking duties. We're having pork belly with, I'm having 0 carb rice. I've not tried this before because I'm on low carb because of my gut protocol. Dan's going to have coconut rice and we're doing mange two and broccoli. I hate it when it's my turn to cook. I hate it. He's just like a way better cook than me, so I'm like, why don't you just cook all the time? That'd be great. Good morning, it is Sunday morning. I had, look at this. I had 10 hours, 27 minutes sleep. Oh God, sorry, let me just wipe the shit out of my eyes. 10 hours, 27 minutes sleep. It's currently 9:25. Dan's gone on a 5-hour cycle and then a 30-minute brick run this morning. Unfortunately for Dan, I informed him that we had to go to my dad's house today to have Sunday lunch, which meant we've got to leave here about 1:45 because it's an hour drive and lunch is at 2. So that means Dan had to get up at 5:30 on a Sunday this morning to go do a bike ride. So God love him. So he's off doing that. yeah, sleep score though is 58, so it's not good. It says I've had poor quality sleep, but I slept fucking ages. I did wake up when Dan he had a bad sleep as well. Oh, he did. He had a bad sleep as well. He woke up and he was like, you were fidgeting loads last night. And I was like, sorry. What I will tell you though, is since being on the protocol, the dreams, I'm having mad dreams, which probably makes sense why I'm fidgeting so much. Couldn't tell you what the dreams are, but I know I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming a lot. So, yeah, I made some overnight chia seed things last night, which everyone on TikTok keeps asking me for the recipe. Set the kettle on as well. So yeah. So I make this. I mean, also Dan hates it, so Dan's like, it's disgusting, but I think it's lush. I just wait till the kettle's finished boiling. So. Alright, I'm going to go through what I have every morning because I have loads of stuff, and I'll tell you like why I have it. So let's start off with coffee. The only coffee I am drinking, I even got rid of my coffee machine, is London Nootropics. I do have a code for London Nootropics. Can't remember what it is though. Jessie H15. I'll pop it in the description. The reason I'm only drinking London Nootropics is because this coffee is mold free. Now I didn't know that coffee is filled with molds. Like molds. You know what mold, like actual mold. I was like, what the fuck? Do not take my coffee away from me. When Zoe, my wellness practitioner, told me, she was like, it's really bad, coffee's really bad for mold exposure, and I love coffee. So London Nootropics is totally safe, mold free, and it's also adaptogen coffee. So it's made with like lion's mane, ashwagandha, all of that stuff, and it's really nice. So it comes in those little sachets, which is super easy. Look, if I am out and about, I'll treat myself to a coffee. Don't get me wrong, I will, but I'll only use coconut milk. Coconut milk, my Ocado delivery is arriving today, so I do have to put with almond milk. Do not recommend this; it's full of crap. But you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. In my morning coffee then, I have 1,000+ MGO of Manuka honey. Manuka honey is so good for you. And this is, look how thick it is. You know, it's not like that squeezy crap you get in the supermarket. But, disclaimer alert, this is expensive. It's like £80 a bottle, a carton for something like that. But I get mine from Holland & Barrett, and they normally have a 2-for-1 deal on. So, £80 for 2. I am looking for a more local honey dealer that I think I found one, so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on with this one because I do like to shop local. So yeah, teaspoon of Manuka honey, which is really good to help with the candida that I have in my gut that I'm trying to get rid of because candida hates Manuka honey, so I'm told. So that is my little morning coffee, so loads of goodness in there. And then we'll go on to my supplements. So I take supplements 1, 2, 5, soon to be 6 times a day. I don't take all of this, so my main lot is in the morning and then the penultimate lot before bed. So this morning I take PC. I would love to tell you what all these things do, but again, it's part of my protocol, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a fucking wellness practitioner. So basically, I just do what Zoe tells me to do. So ask her. PC, I've got this broccoli tablet, which is weird. Turns your poo green. Broccoli tablet. I've got 2 omega-3s. I've got 1 magnesium. And then I've got a sodium butyrate, which is a probiotic, and 2 candasan, which are the antimicrobials. I can't say that word. But there's the things that's getting rid of my candida, basically. So, and then, what's new added into my routine, which came yesterday, is concentrates. So, mineral water, which I can basically use instead of electrolytes. And it's basically like drinking seawater, I think, but obviously, like, good for you. Because I hear all the time on podcasts that people especially who drink filtered water, it's also filtering out some of the good stuff, so this is really good to get all that good stuff back in. So I'll put 10 drops of this in my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll put 10 drops of that in, and yeah. I have $1. That bloody TikTok trend. How many baby daddies do you have if you don't mind me asking? Right, I'm going to take all of these. Those omega-3 tablets, not for the faint-hearted. They make me gag every time. But also I must add that those tablets I'm taking, some of them are for the gut protocol, but some of them, I had a gene test done with Zoe the same time I had my gut test done, and those tablets are recommended specifically for me based on my genes. And so when people are asking, oh, what supplements are you taking? I really recommend getting tested because supplements are completely different for everyone. My supplement routine has completely changed. Like, half of you aren't going to need that stuff. Half of you might. Half of you are going to need something else. So, yeah, it's actually really comforting to know that I've tested, and I know you'll need to test what your genes don't change. You need to test once in your life. Your gene test anyway. And I know now, like, I'm deficient in this, I need more of this, and that is why I take all those tablets, and I'll be on a lot of those for life probably. So yeah, and then this is my breakfast, which is I use the Freya bone broth protein powder. It's basically the best protein powder, like, quality wise you can get. So it's got 11 grams of collagen, 13 grams of protein, so it's not super high in protein, but it's gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% natural, non-GMO. I get it from Health. And then I've got that, chia seeds, flax seeds, frozen blueberries, Greek yogurt, and I normally put MCT oil in there, but I didn't have any this morning, so again, it's arriving on the shopping list today. Okay. What you just missed is us having a row about sticking the camera on. Right, that works now, doesn't it? Dan's driving my car because he doesn't want to be a passenger princess rolling up to my dad's house. To be honest, like, I've just left them for a week, you know, so I could do without this, but Dan has to get to know my family a bit more, doesn't he? So we are making the effort to drive down. It is an hour drive, mind, but they do a banging Sunday lunch. And then we are having our first ever relationship review tonight. Aren't we?
Bum, bum, bum.
It's going to be good. So basically, like, Dan's very much into all the same stuff I'm in, as in, like, we like, what's the word? Like, tracking progress, goals, vision boards, all of that stuff. And we've seen, like, other people do it. And we both, like, have been to therapy, like, used to go to therapy. You know, I don't need it anymore, so I don't go, but I'm joking, I need it. I need to start with someone. If you're a therapist, let me know. Yeah, so basically we just got this template to go through our relationship and things like, how happy are you, stress levels, is there something that we could be doing more, less, is there anything you haven't said? And we want to commit to doing this every Sunday when we have a bit of a reset on a Sunday. It's nothing like strenuous, it's probably going to take us half an hour, and then I think it just realigns for the week, and if there's anything that's not been said, or if I've done stuff to annoy you, this is the opportunity to voice it. But then also it's an opportunity to voice the good stuff, isn't it? So, like, the stuff that I've appreciated that you've done over the last week, stuff you've appreciated me doing, and yeah, I just think it's a really good idea. So I definitely recommend this for couples if you want to stay together. Do you think, go on, right, let's start it now.
No, let's not start.
Let's start it now.
No, let's not start.
Rate our relationship out of 10.
9.
A 9? I'd give it a 9. Why is it not a 10 then?
Because you fidgeted and kept me awake most of last night.
That's the only thing,
So I'm
is it?
tired. And I've just cycled 60 miles.
Yes. We are home from my dad's house. Food comas all round. It was absolutely unreal, the food. Me and Dan have just been, like, sat on the sofa for the last hour, scrolling, and look what's arrived. Our first Ocado food shop. So, This is our weekly food shop. So we've got some ghee. Never had that before. I'm excited to use that. Frozen fruit, coconut milk, chia seeds, coconut yogurt. Here is our protein for the week. So we've got beef mince to make bolognese, tuna steaks, and a chicken breast to make a curry. Veggies, and obviously my pomegranate seeds. Oh, Zoe also said this is really good. And it's all low carb, gut friendly. Hi guys, that is the end of the vlog. So Daniel and I did our weekly relationship review last night, and it brought up some stuff that touches a nerve with Dan and I. And as a result, there was just a bit of an atmosphere last night, to be honest. But we had breakfast together. We slept. We had breakfast together this morning. I cooked breakfast while Dan trained on the watt bike. And we just both said that, yeah, this is why relationship reviews are good, because it forces you to talk about the uncomfortable things. And, you know, in the long run, you're going to grow from it. So, yeah, first relationship review. We did it. It started off really nice. So maybe I'll just change the order of things next time. So you like end on a good note, because we definitely did not end on a good note last night. But we're fine. And like I said, we do these things to help our relationship grow and to stay together. And we're really good at communicating. So I am working now, and then Dan is going to come to Cardiff and stay at mine in Cardiff tonight. And we're just going to have a nice evening and sort of reconnect after those sort of difficult conversations yesterday. So very much looking forward to that. But I'm going to end the vlog there. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to film some more this week, I think, of like the gut protocol bits and just what I'm doing in the week in general. So if there's anything you want to know, pop it in the comments and I'll be sure to reply and add it to next week's video. Okay, bye!